switches,
See,
maybe you can get.
here's the thing, though. I think that it's one of the. I think this might be another one of those situations where his Lucina is playing really, really well tonight. I just personally think that for this time he should have gone full Lucina for the set, but that's not up to me. That's up to him. Decision's been made. We're now into Game 1 of Losers Finals with the Marth. So far, looking pretty good. Manages to get around the Dancing Blade in for just a quick two-piece. And you can see Big Mac already adapting to kind of playstyle. EarlOfM's throwing out moves, seeing if he can intercept Big Mac in the air.
Yeah, Big Mac being very, very patient this time, just waiting for Earl to kind of just do an aerial, grab him, and just kind of swipe him away, and then run away and charge at needles as well, so he can use them when he needs them in his clutch moments.
Dancing Blade gets a good bit of damage. Oh, jab to tipper forward tilt, not going to be enough to kill. What was that?
I have no idea. Maybe he was like just barely.
I think that might have just been some weird angling with the up B. I don't know. I've never seen up B interact with the ledge like that. Maybe just Big Mac just warped in the wrong direction. Either way,
doesn't matter.
He did not let that phase him at all. He took that stock right back really quick. And we're back to an even game.
This is the grab, but doesn't matter. Just gets another one. It's a simple combo. It's a bouncing fish.
So one thing I'm noticing that Earl is doing is that he's just kind of staying back at a range, and anytime that Big Mac gets into his airspace, he's just reactively hitting neutral air. Because that is just a big enough hitbox where if Big Mac does try to challenge, it'll just... he's dead.
Oh my gosh.
Wow, what a sequence. That sequence was insane.
Good job being aware of where he was at on the top
That's
platform.
the power of Town City for you. Like, that was all just Earl trying to stay in a good aerial position versus Big Mac, but instead just going for the safe stuff and trying to react to his stuff. That Big Mac is just like, all right, if you're just going to stay up there, I'll just chase you. I have no problem.
Yeah.
Like, called out Earl and just saying, you probably won't get out of this.
Going Ryu?
Nah, sticking to Marth. No. He does have a Ryu in the pocket, and Ryu is a little bit of a stress. It is a little bit of a heart attack matchup versus Sheik, but the thing is, Ryu, out of the trifecta of Earl's characters, I don't think Ryu is actually that strong, and Big Mac does play against Spidey pretty heavily, so he does know that matchup.
He's trying to get something started here, but not able to work. Big Mac just able to see what his movements are and just get the good grab combos. Into up air, off the ledge.
Got an anti-air with that up tilt, but Big Mac falling just fast enough to where he gets around it.
Yeah, Earl's just trying to keep him in the air there.
Yeah.
First fair didn't work, but kind of caught him with the up air. His up air.
Hipper up air, putting Big Mac pretty close to the blast zone.
One good tip around the edge here. He'll steal this, so let's see where he pushes it. Good nair
to jabs. Don't know what that up smash was, but as long as he gets out of it, no harm, no foul, manages to sneak past that up smash. Big Mac was looking for it, but Earl doing a good job of avoiding him.
Yeah, he's getting to play extra careful here. Good job to swipe away with
Tipper
that.
Dancing Blade, not going to quite do it.
Oh, anti-air. It's a fair. Wow, just catching everything here. And we'll get the Dolphin Slash. What?
Oh, yeah, that kind of exchange is just weird to be in.
You kind of just barely swept them up so you can get that F tilt, right?
Yep.
Oh, nice. Using that Dancing Blade to give him a little bit of momentum to kind of get out of the fair range, but stuck at the ledge again.
Yep. That weak nair to bouncing fish, really good at just kind of covering those neutral get up attack options by the ledge. Basically covers a lot of things except for roll and jump back down on ledge. But then here comes Big Mac, keeping a good hold on neutral. So Earl now having to play a lot of this stock from the ledge, finally gets back into center stage.
I've been with another tipper.
Falls into an F smash.
Ooh, had he not get hit by that vanishing, he might have been able to extend it a bit. Oh, try to go for the
Nice
Big Mac,
grab.
try and go for that pivot grab and just gets hit by it.
Neutral air. Or back, just kind of even neutral. Forward, I mean, I like that. Forward smash just kind of dislodges him. Gets the damage up.
Marth with the nair, but
Forward
it's a
tilt.
tilt.
Tried for the setup again. He was chasing to see if he can get that early up air kill.
Yeah, we'll definitely see that a couple more times. Big Mac trying to condition him for. Oh my god!
And he got the right. Okay, so that's actually the sequence of hits that spaces the last hit of the dancing blade to get the tipper. So it's forward, down, forward, and it's forward, down, and then the last one is forward. That was a really, really good spacing from EarlOfM.
Yeah, and Earl,
So now we're back.
whispering into his ear. How'd you like that?
Earl, he's keeping his cool. He knows what he needs to do to win this game. So he's just kind of sticking back and relying on his game plan.
Yeah, he's definitely been here a lot of times playing against Big Mac, so it's a good job to adjust and take that game. We're starting off on Smashville this time. And it's still even. Big Mac getting those fair combos in, but Sheik. Oh my god.
That's almost fell victim
Doesn't
to
have a jump here.
No, he's going to be able to make it back. Yeah, that opening gamut, that just goes to show you how dangerous Sheik is on Smashville. Because if it was just a little bit higher percent, that would have been a first stock in a very, very quick succession. Oh, and Big Mac doesn't make it back safe to the ledge. He's going to be able to make it back this time. Gets around EarlOfM.
And EarlOfM trying to get him with that neutral air. But
Safely retreating to the platform.
back here. Not able to get it. But Big Mac keeping this cool. Nice.
Bouncing fish. That's going to be the first stock to Big Mac.
Earl immediately tries to come in with a grab. Pays for it. Look at this. Big Mac just comfortably walking away, keeping his spacing.
See, that's one thing that Big Mac has been doing a good job of all game. He knows how to deal with the spacing surrounding Marth. He knows how to break that zone, and he knows how to get the most off of punishes by just getting up into Marth's face. Because there's a lot of options that Marth has to kind of contest that close quarters, but they are fairly laggy and require a little bit of commitment. So it's one of those things where as long as you're up in Marth's face, there's... at least with Sheik, there's very little that you have to worry about.
True. Because, I mean, you do get hit with any of Marth's moves. They're not in tipper range, so they're not going to do too much damage to you. You can kind of get back and mix up Marth and ready to go. Yeah, so just bears EarlOfM and waits.
Hits with the tipper back air and going to be taking the stock.
But Big Mac having a comfortable lead here, so he really doesn't need to do much. It's not much commitment he has to do.
Gets a dancing blade, only 16% damage. Tries for the grab combo. Is, I think, just at the percentage of rage where those really aren't that true of a thing at low percent.
This is the grab there, but doesn't pay for it. Ooh, dash grab. It's fair. And safely charges needles.
Big Mac now trying to ledge trap him, but Earl getting by pretty handily. Dancing blade, more damage. Up tilt, air dodge, and that's going to be the game towards Big Mac. That's the first time that Earl has been in that 50-50 where he chose that air dodge option.
Too early.
And that's, I mean, that's going to be, like, that's the one thing. Big Mac is really patient and knows when to go for that setup. Like, he's good at both landing it, and he's also good at conditioning to get you into that setup.
Right, he'll throw you up there, throw it out a whole bunch of times, and then throw you up there again and just wait, let you get back on the ground, and then just grab you again, throw you up there, and finish you off. I believe also that was the mix-up. It looked like it was the mix-up DI.
Yeah.
Not sure. So it looks like...
And now it's the point where Big Mac's on set point. So now Earl, once again, making the switch over to Lucina. Definitely wants, I don't know, like the thing, I think it just might be one of those things where he just acknowledges that the Lucina has been doing good. And the Marth was doing really good, but it might just be comfort pick.
And the fact that Lucina just does better in most of the situations that Marth couldn't really cover before. Yeah. So as long as he brings the same mechanics from the game that he won before.
So far, and Big Mac is not afraid to chase after Earl. He is out for blood. He wants to get into Grands because an Ignition 3-peat is on the line tonight.
Oh my gosh. Almost ending it there. Nair doesn't get the bouncing fit.
Gets back air, lands Earl back on stage. Starts to get a couple of aerials in, just rack up the damage however he can. Nice catching the bouncing fish on the way back in, up airs, and all of a sudden it's coming back in close to even, and just like that, utilizing that rage and taking the lead.
30-80. Doesn't get the ledge jump there. And we got EarlOfM sitting pretty on some rage.
Yeah, this rage is definitely beneficial for EarlOfM, but he just needs to keep it for as long as possible, but that's hard when you've got Big Mac all over your case wanting to end this game as quick as possible.
Yeah, beautiful read there on that bouncing fish.
And so you, honestly, you notice that as soon as the switch over to Lucina happened, it's all a matter of just kind of keeping cool head neutral. As soon as he started to get those hits that got him back into contention, he was following up better. He knew where to go. His positioning was better. He knew how to punish. He was going for longer stuff, and he was taking more calculated risks.
Right.
It's just been working out, and now he's got the percent lead, and he's been winning neutral as many times as he needed to.
And not getting grabbed as much.
Yeah, he's not really letting Big Mac Big Mac's chasing him down, but he's not really letting him get it rattled.
Good two-frame there on the advantage. Swipes him away. He tries to.
Oh, he got caught right by the ledge, and that's going to be a game 5.
Let's go. Wow.
Lucina coming in clutch once again, and now we're to a game 5 situation.
This has been a really good set so far. Like, just each game is just back and forth, back and forth.
Yep.
Like, I've been able to read you what you're doing here, and then it's like, no, I'm going to switch it up, and they just get it. So, final match here on Town and City. Good choice for Big Mac. I wonder what the ban could have been. Maybe his FD, probably. So.
EarlOfM trying to come back with the neutral air on that shield, but is just going to get a quick grab combo as a punish for it.
Regular gets up on stage and throws Big Mac away.
Yeah, he's starting. Okay, so now he's starting to play himself a lot more patient in neutral, and he's starting to fake out Big Mac on the ground. Normally, anytime that he was trying to approach with aerials, they weren't connecting because Big Mac was doing a good job of just kind of keeping him at bay. But now that his spacing is awake, and now that he's really on the ball, he's starting to find those windows of weakness that Big Mac's on the ground, and that's where he can start getting those falling aerials and get more consistent damage.
Yeah, I like what he was doing there earlier when he double fared with the fade back, and then knew that Big Mac was going to run away, so he just went up, grabbed him, threw him off into the stage.
I like the spot dodge into the dancing blade. Very nice way to pick him out.
Twice he's already caught Big Mac with that, so good stuff, good awareness. Yeah, see, he's not even letting Big Mac charge those needles. As soon as he sees him charging needles, he's like, I'm going to make you just force you to do
coming down with the down air, that was probably a bad idea because Big Mac punishes that with a stock. That down air was a very risky option because if Big Mac manages to get that, it puts you right next to Sheik at a percent where she can, if you don't DI right, she can just kill you right off the top.
And at the top of Town and City, so just no good at all.
Fancy Blade, final hit, not going to kill quite yet. EarlOfM now starting to take some risks off stage. Starting to shield those aerials now.
Sheik is really scary thing, and I like the way that Big Mac is moving, using his platform.
That's going to be it. That's going to stock, and now we're down to last stock. Winner goes on the grand finals. Loser is going to be out at 3rd place.
No.
Ignition repeat on the line. You know what? I have not said it for the entire game, but I don't know with how he's been edge guarding. I don't even think he needs to consider that option. But here comes Big Max, gets a clean hit, rolls into the grab. He's going to be able to get an edge guard situation off of this grab right here.
Yeah, Earl wants to take this momentum back. He's going to need to find a
By the
way.
ledge, air dodge, gets double back air for his trouble.
Landing on the stage. Good
Again,
job.
the jump from ledge with the air dodge. But that time saving him, runs and grab. Oh, he had the right idea, but the positioning was just off. Earl now trying to keep the just at neutral air distance.
This is not good. Up air. Should be
That's going to be it.
Good stuff.
That was just unfortunate. That was a position where he had no more ledge invincibility, and Big Mac just kind of acknowledged that. Down tilt into up air, and that's going to be the end of that. And Big Mac keeping the Ignition 3-peat dream alive.